So, looking at all this stuff out here right now. This. What is this shit? What is this shit? This is way too much. Hey Daniel, this is way too much. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just way too much. I can't deal with it. People are just putting their Christmas trees out. Christmas trees. Valentine's Day. It's like they want time to go faster. I did say 6 my time. That's when I'm going to be doing the promo scopes. So I will be doing the promo scopes at 6 o'clock. I had a change in plans, so it's my birthday today. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to sing you happy birthday, a special one just for you. I know they always skip over the birthday month, like it's true, right? Okay, yeah, no, that is still happening, I promise you. But a couple of my lessons canceled and I decided to stop here and get a few things. And then I was just like, oh my god, I'm inundated with all of this crazy Valentine's Day stuff. Hello, mon amour. Happy New Year. No, that's happy birthday. Okay, that's cheese. What color is the cheese? He doesn't like the... Okay. Let's see. Happy New Year. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Because if I say bon anniversaire, I'm just saying, like, happy birthday. I work at a grocery store. This shit is so bad. I know your pain. It's really bad. Because they still have the Christmas stuff up. So then I'm just confused. Oh, bon année. Okay. Yep, I should have known that. I was going to say that. Valentine's rollout. I like the box of Ritz behind. Okay. Here, you guys can take your pick. What would you like to have to eat today? No, I just had to scope it because it's what? It's only January and I don't understand. I don't understand. And I also want you guys to know that even though I am doing this movement about the Scopers Against Cyberbullying, I also do a ton of other things. So if you're following me just for the Scopers Against Cyberbullying, following the Scopers ACB account is going to be a lot better because then when I get on that, I'm only going to be talking about that. And when I'm on this one, I do a lot of life scoping and just a lot of just kind of showing you guys, you know, my stuff, my life. Get some Cheetos. I wish I could, girl. I wish I could. Carrie has a great voice. Thank you. I would love to do a little happy birthday for you when I get home and I have a piano and I'm not in the middle of the store. But yeah, I'll totally do that. And yes. Ah, you say, ah. Oh, this is my section. We haven't celebrated Mother-in-Law Day just yet, and now Valentine's. Look at this. Look at all this. This is my section. I can't eat any of this though, because as you guys know, what's the definition of cyberbullying? Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a thing that I'm gonna be talking about in my scopes a lot now, apparently. Ah, look what I started. My definition of cyberbullying is anything that makes another person feel bad about themselves, and they, I mean, technically they oh, -12. No, don't, I can't even. So, sorry. I think a troll, I'm going to answer troll and cyberbullying. I think a troll is somebody who comes into your scope and for no reason tries to get you off topic, just throws up a bunch of spam, is basically just coming in there to annoy you. That's what I would call a troll. But when people start actually speaking, extremely inappropriately and disrespectfully against the scoper, that's cyberbullying. Even if you just pop in and say, not even because it's a bad, but like somebody's popped into my scope and said, hey, you're too fat to sing, that's cyberbullying, because that's making me think twice about, and again, it's whether or not I have the control to let that affect me or not let that affect me. A lot of people don't have the control, and I'm going to open up right now and tell you guys I don't have that control. When people say things like that to me, it does get me. It does get me. And so those are the ones that I really consider cyberbullying, are the ones that are attacking things about the person that they can tell they could obviously be self-conscious about. So it's usually a little bit worse than just, you know, coming in and saying open bobs and this and that. You know, I've had people tell me, you're really boring, go kill yourself. I mean, when somebody says that to another human being, this is real honesty. This is why I'm here, to protect you. That is real honesty. Yes. When somebody says something like that, that to me is worse than even saying it to their face, because at least if you say something to somebody's face, they can stand up for themselves. But when you're saying it online and you're hiding behind, I'm not saying that bullying is okay anywhere, but if it's in a school system, or, you know, there are teachers that can regulate, there's a standard, you know what I mean? Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. There's a standard, though, that's set in society that people will back you up. I'm not saying it gets rid of bullying, and that's why it makes me hurt so bad, because so many of my students are bullied for who they are, whether they are transgender, or gay, or maybe they just look a little different. Maybe they're autistic. Maybe they have Asperger's. It doesn't matter. If you have those things, or anything like that, everybody's got their own story. Maybe you've got some issues that are personal to you that you have never shared with anybody. But if somebody says just the right thing and triggers you, that's going to set you off, and it could really have a detrimental effect on you. So, in my opinion, cyberbullying is anything that people say to the person who's scoping, or whether you send it on Twitter or you send it on Facebook, and you're sending them a detrimental, negative message that's trying to throw them off, get them off their game, get the positivity out. They're trying to get negativity in there, and they're basically saying things that could really damage you psychologically and could damage your psyche, you know what I mean? So anything that says, you know, when people come into my scope and they say, oh my god, you're acting psychotic today, have you taken your meds? That gets to me, because you know what I mean? That gets to me because does anybody Ryan, would you like to take a whack at that one? You know, oh shit, see, I just lost train of thought. Hearts for caring, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, please explain. But yeah, really, I mean, somebody can come into my scope and say, you know, you're acting crazy, have you taken your meds? That makes me feel bad, because I already feel insecure about that. Somebody can come in and say, oh, you know, why are you whining? You have daddy issues? Yeah, my dad hasn't been around. I don't spend any time with him. I don't talk to him. Thanks for bringing it up. That makes me feel awesome. So anything like that. It is about having people held accountable for their behavior. Exactly. And that's the problem with being on these different sites and you know, social media platforms, is we are putting ourselves out there, and we're putting ourselves out there for good. Most of us are. We're putting ourselves out there to be positive, to spread a good message, to be entertaining, something. And we're not doing this to get bullied, but we do. Even the biggest scopers get bullied, and, you know, many of the smaller ones, and it scares people away from wanting to do it. And that poor behavior just needs to be made public, which I will and can do. Yes. That's why Parent Dome is a super awesome person to have in this. So, hi. But like I said, I want to gear a lot of my scopes that are about the cyberbullying to be on the Scopers Against Cyberbullying account. That way I can answer all those questions, and I can still do my life scoping and my singing and everything from here. Okay, so you've started a discussion, Alpha. You can't regulate free speech, but we're talking about the people that come into your account, look at you, and say, you're ugly, you're a poster child for abortion, or you're boring, you should go kill yourself. No. Yeah, everybody can say what they want, but you have to be held responsible for what you're saying and what that could do to somebody else, and when that could push that person over the edge. Just that one comment after thousands of other comments that they could have been dealing with that you don't know about. That's the problem. Did I lose you guys? Did I lose ya? Did I lose ya? I'm here, I promise. I'm here, I promise. I swear. I swear. Are you guys still here? I think I lost you. Yeah. I believe in free speech as well, but but you know, saying things like that, that's different than free speech. I'm here, hello, I froze for a second. Je suis là pour toi. I'm here for you. Am I a ghost? No, you are not, Kennedy. I see you. Ian, Kennedy. So yeah, like I said, a lot of my scoping, sure, and if it is inappropriate, you have no problem it being shared with. I think it's wrong too. Okay, good. No, that's good, alpha male. And I see what you're saying, that everyone has free speech, but they just need to be held responsible for what they're saying and realize what it could do to the human psyche, which is very fragile. So that's basically the point that I'm trying to make. And yes, you are. Clearly you're not. No. But I just wanted to, yeah, to just kind of clear that up. But so a lot of, I know that it says founder of SACB on my title. Something special, 24 hours. I know. It's gonna be your birthday in 24 hours. Turn up. I got another birthday song to sing, it looks like. So yeah, I am gonna go and just do some shopping. I'm gonna get back home, and then I'm gonna prepare for the promo scopes that I promised you guys. Like I said, I am gonna still do a lot of my life scoping on this account, and then a lot of the scopers against cyberbullying is gonna be on that account on Periscope, so I'll be doing it from there. That way people don't, you know, if I'm just kind of having a fun time and I'm just like, wee, you know, and I'm just dancing and doing whatever, they're not like, let's have a serious discussion. And that way there's a, you know, the correct platform to do it on, etc., etc., etc. Not saying that you can't bring it up in here. Obviously, if I started it, you know, you guys can bring it up, but I want to make sure that, you know, it doesn't seem like I just don't care if I'm like, oh, now I want to go look at makeup, you know, because that way there will be like a designated time that I'm putting towards this cause, you know, and I can give it my undivided attention. So until then, I will see you guys in about an hour and a half. I'm gonna just kind of grab a couple things, go get ready, and I'll see you guys soon, and I'll be playing some music for y'all. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I love you lots, and remember, alpha male, peace and love, spread positivity. If you don't feel good, give a smile to someone else. It'll make you feel better, I promise. Stay strong. Mwah.